Hey guys, how you doing? Another video today. This one is more in the category of the knife care, sharpening your knives. Lately I came across a couple of people asking on the internet and on the forums about good sharpener for the knives. Me also, a while back, what I would give if I would know more about this guy. I bought a couple of those cheap sharpeners, mainly first off for the kitchen knives, because the kitchen knives are the knives that are used mostly, and they all sucked. I always just ended up buying the new set of knives, and never expensive, always the cheap knives, but they just go dull, and I wasn't able to sharpen them. Then one day I decided, you know what, to hell with it, give it a try. It wasn't it was kind of expensive for my liking, but when I look at it now, this thing is amazing, and amazing for the value. It's great value. Right now it's about $53 on Amazon, and it's free shipping if you know. So that's good. Spyderco Tri-Angle Sharpmaker. It's a plastic mold that holds. It comes with two sets of stones. Why it's got its triangle shape? No, so that's I guess the name. Here are the guards, and here's the plastic. You see the mold has these opening holes where you can fit those rods either this way or this way. When you get the angle towards the blade, that's the more aggressive sharpening, and then this is for the finer edge. And you have two different angles. This is the 40-degree angle, so you have 20 and 20-degree bevel, the primary edge. And this is the 30-degree. This is the release edge. So you can get the first angle. Let's say this is 40 degrees, and then you can go to 30, and then goes your secondary bevel. So the thing, you set it up. First you go for 40 degrees. Oh, and it comes with the two sets of stones. These white ones are ceramic rods, they are super fine, and the brown ones are called fine. If I remember correctly, Spyderco also offers additionally coarse, which are for when you really mess up your blade, and they have also another set of white that is ultra fine. They are not that cheap when you buy them separately, after. But this, what comes in the set, it's pretty much all you need. You don't need nothing more. You always start with depends on how bad of the shape the blade is. Start with the fine rods, with the angles, with the edges inside. Put in your guard so you don't cut yourself if your hand slips, if the blade slips from you. And then also for more comfort, you can stick this in there. It gives you more grip, better holding. And all you do, you see it shapes the V shape, and all you do, you just run the blade straight down. There's no need to try to get the right angle. That's always the tricky part. And I'm not skilled sharpener by any means. I'm just beginner. I'm nobody. But this is so simple. You just keep running the blade like this, straight down, motion like this. You run it about 15 times on each side, 15-20 sides. It all depends how bad of the shape the blade is. Then you turn this guy around, go like this, and it gets smoother and smoother by every step you're doing. And you also can feel it and hear it of how the materials interact. So I do my rounds with that. Then I switch to the ceramic rods, the fine, and keep going the same way. Same motion over and over. Try to copy, if you have the belly, towards the tip. Point the tip down, so you always have that, like the rod is coming straight onto the blade. So you have if the belly would keep going like this way, you end up going this way, so you still have that rod going straight onto the edge. So keep going, switching one at a time. And the final step is this. This will put, if you do everything right, this will put really nice sharp edge on it. Same motions over and over. Do everything, you know, 20, 30 times, 40 times. It depends, you know, 15, 15, 20, 20. You get the point. You can hear the difference on the blade, on the sound, and on the feel of it. You know how much it takes of the thing, and also push against it as much as you need. You know, for you can, you know, how sharp or how dull the knife is. So that's where you go from. Then if you want, this is the first thing, you're gonna do your primary bevel first, the edge. If you wanna kind of reprofile the blade, you can move to the 30 degree. Or also some of the kitchen knives have much sharper angles. So this will be your cutting edge, the 30 degree. It all depends on, you know, do a little research, try to maybe Google the knife, the specific knife you are working with. Especially kitchen knives have a sharper edge. They have a sharper degree, sharper angle. So maybe this would be your cutting edge, what you will be sharpening. But on the regular knives, this will just do the release of your secondary bevel here, so you can cut smoother. It effectively makes the knife sharper. Another feature of this is you can stick the rod here, this way or this way. If I remember right, this is a 15 degree angle, and it's for cutters, scissors. You can sharpen them. You know, pretty much you grab the blade of the scissor and you run it this way. Again, just in level, and the angle of the rod gives you the desired angle of the sharpening. And just for the fun of it, I'm gonna show you. Always when I talk about it, you are able to sharpen things from the little baby pocket knives up to the freaking. I was sharpening two-handed kukri machete with this guy. And if you get the motion right, look how easy it is to sharpen even such a big blades like a kukri. Huge, foot-long kukri knife, and you are still able, nice and easy, sharpen that blade like nothing. And trust me, you can get these big guys also super sharp. You just take your time, be careful with it, and you can get them crazy sharp. This blade, I've worked with it already, and look, shaving sharp. It's freaking not machete. It's not machete. It's a knife, but it's freaking huge working knife that chops wood like crazy, and it's shaving sharp. So definitely highly recommend it. You don't need no skills. You don't need no handy hands, you know, just any regular Joe can sharpen the knives very effectively with this device. Highly recommend it, great value, very easy to use. Alright? Take care guys, hope it helped somebody.